Hey guys, today I had a thought about a communication line and I'm gonna share this thought with you. So, when something new gets found, like let's say in science, right? Because science has become one of the main, mm, let's say, leading fortune tellers of our time. Something that science says, everybody will believe most of the time. There's barely any skepticism against what science says. And if science says something, it's 100% correct. That's a belief that we've come to in our times, and I would even say that the biggest growing religion, or the religion with the most followers, is science today. And I mean, there's a reason why, because the scientific approach is one that is like hands on the physical dimension of our earth, right? But now I want to introduce you to a little concept. So the concept is following: you have a line of communication, so you have person A through Z, right? And A is the lead, let's say, researcher or scientist in something, right? And A finds out that a certain belief that we've had is a misconception, right? And finds out, oh, right, this theory is actually wrong. And this is like a very futile, like, mistake that we've been integrating into our worlds, right? What will happen now is the following thing. Now, the scientist knows that. Now he has to go to, let's say, superiors, or like the institute, wherever he is, and he has to go to B, and B has to go to C, to D, to E, to F, and Z is us, right? And then there's like this huge communication line, a like huge like layer of delay until actually this update reaches us, right? So this delay is something that is quite common our for our time, especially like like despite being so connected with all the digital devices and stuff, it always has to take a natural process until new information gets dropped to the common public. And even until then, it will go through kind of different layers that might even censor or change the information a bit, not necessarily willingly or on purpose, but it's still something that happens. You may know this game that we used to play as children, right? Like I would, like, if there's like a circle of friends, and I would tell someone a story. I would whisper it into their ear, and then they would try, to the best of their memories, recall that story and tell it to the other person, whisper it, and then it will go like all around until it comes back to me. The story that I have started with will be nothing compared to the one that came to me from the last person to the right of me, right? And this is a similar process. There's like a natural process of, let's say, adaptation and change that takes place as information is being told. It's the same with myths or stories and like epics that got told back then and were transmuted into our times, right? And I feel this is something that's quite useful to keep in mind as we are living our age of time, because through science, or like in our times today, science, I say science, or I said science became something like a religion, because most people here forget that it's only a snapshot of our current time and our current level of development and findings, but it's never absolute, right? And even if something new were to be found, it would take a certain amount of time until it gets to us, and even until then, it may even be that some information's just got lost on the way or changed or something. Keep that in mind. Peace out.